Hello everyone, welcome to our today's lesson. It's a very short lesson, but with a lot of interesting and exciting demonstrations that will make you understand and grasp the concept with ease. Yes, so this meeting is proudly brought to you by Cardano Africa Academy. And our goal is to make Cardano a household name in Africa. So today we'll be looking at introduction to Cardano DEXs, that is Cardano decentralized exchanges, decentralized finance on a next generation blockchain. Yeah, so we all know Cardano is a third generation blockchain that is actually revolutionizing how blockchain actually works. All right, yes. So I've been getting series of questions from community members on how to actually buy Cardano native assets. Yes. So I just said let me seize this opportunity to actually work on a simple video that will help the many that might also have such similar challenges to be able to actually start engaging with Cardano DEXs. Yes, we have decentralized exchanges on Cardano. Yeah, people say Cardano is a ghost chain. We don't have much happening on it, but that is actually not the case, and that is what is making me work on this video, so to actually bring out some of Cardano's use cases and the native assets that's on Cardano that community members will be able to actually interact with these DEXs and also make a decision if they want to buy and hold some of these native Cardano tokens. So in this lesson you are going to discover how Cardano's innovative blockchain technology is powering a new generation of decentralized exchanges, offering secure, efficient, and accessible financial services without intermediaries. Yeah, so the goal here is how to actually trade Cardano's native assets, interact with Cardano's DEXs, thereby eliminating intermediaries. Yes, so we know that on centralized exchanges we have middle entities that actually links the blockchain operations and also you the user interactions, and usually there can be point of failure. Your assets can be frozen, and all these things are actually challenges. But with decentralized exchanges you have total control. You can remain anonymous on the blockchain and interact anonymously and safely, free from censoring. All right, so we continue. So basically the question that's asked is, what are decentralized exchanges, or in short, what are DEXs, depending on how you will pronounce it. Okay, so decentralized exchanges are transforming how people trade digital assets by removing intermediaries and giving users complete control over their funds. All right, so with decentralized exchanges, like I already explained, users have complete control over their funds. There's nothing like KYC, which is mandatory for centralized exchanges, but on decentralized exchanges you have total control of your funds. Then on Cardano, these platforms leverage the blockchain's unique properties to offer enhanced security and efficiency. Yeah, so we know Cardano prioritizes security on the blockchain, and so therefore these decentralized exchanges actually profit or benefit from these secured and unique features which Cardano actually possesses. So in short, decentralized exchanges actually gives every user complete control over your funds. You are able to actually interact and swap your Cardano tokens with Cardano native assets. And when I talk about Cardano native assets, simply what that means is cryptocurrencies that are built on Cardano's blockchain. Yes, so we will see how this process actually works. All right, so DEXs explained more in detail here in the next slide, which says what? So DEXs enables what? Peer-to-peer trading. That's the first point. So platforms enabling direct token swaps between users without traditional intermediaries like banks or centralized exchanges. Yes, so DEXs or decentralized exchanges actually offers peer-to-peer trading capabilities where ADA holders, you are able to actually directly swap your ADA between users. So you are able to send to another person. I am also able to send to you without needing any traditional intermediary, like in the case of banks and also centralized exchanges. And some common examples of centralized exchanges are Binance, Hubai, Bybit. These are all centralized exchanges. Yes, that's, we have intermediaries. There's the need for KYC, but in the case of decentralized exchanges, that is not the case. Then we also have smart contract automation. So the use of smart contracts to automate trades and manage liquidity pools where users deposit assets to facilitate transactions. So with decentralized exchanges, like the explanation says, every trade is automated, and liquidity pools are also well managed, where users, all you need to do is to deposit your assets, and the necessary transaction processes will be executed. Then the third point also says user sovereignty. So DEXs offers unparalleled transparency, resistance to censorship, and allow users to maintain custody of their own funds throughout the trading process. Yes, so with DEXs, there's enough transparency, and there's also no censorship. You are not being monitored on how you trade or how you transact on the blockchain, because you can decide to represent yourself as anonymous. So with this, you have total control over your funds. You can decide to remain unknown and transact as much as you want. You can transact with millions of ADA without being censored or being monitored by any centralized entity. Alright, so unlike centralized exchanges, DEXs don't require identity verification or control of private keys. That's making them truly borderless financial systems. Yes, so like I explained earlier, centralized exchanges, you need to go through the process of KYC, but that is not the case for decentralized exchanges. So trading with decentralized exchange platforms actually breaks that KYC barrier, and you have total control of the entire process, where your identity is not even known. And I think this is actually great. Yeah. then Cardano's DEX ecosystem, a new frontier. All right. So since the implementation of smart contracts in 2021 through the Alonso upgrade, Cardano has seen explosive growth in its DeFi ecosystem, with DEXs leading the charge. Yes, so I think what brought about this great paradigm shift was the era of smart contracts that happened in September 2021. That was the Alonso upgrade. We began seeing enormous growth in Cardano's DeFi ecosystem, where DEXs also started emerging. Yeah, so Cardano DEXs combine extremely low fees with fast transaction finality. So that is one thing about Cardano's DEXs. The transaction fees or the swap fees are low and very fast. So native token support eliminates the need for wrapped tokens. Yes, so you can easily swap from one token to the other, making it actually very interesting and very helpful. Then sidechains like Micromedia expand interoperability with Ethereum and other blockchains. So Cardano, it's a blockchain for all. It allows the interaction with other blockchains through its interoperability capability, which is actually making the ecosystem stand out among other blockchains. All right, okay, so in this next slide, we'll be looking at a few leading Cardano DEX projects currently running. There are a lot more, but then we are just going to look at a few. We explore the major decentralized exchanges building on Cardano's foundation and how they are innovating in the DeFi space. Yeah, so when I talk about DeFi, simply that's decentralized finance space. All right, so the first on the list, but not in order. Yes, so I just picked up a few so we can actually look at them. So the first is Wing Riders. Yes, so it has it's built on Cardano and allows and actually supports a lot of trading of Cardano's native assets. So let's quickly look at some of its key features. So extensive marketplace with over 400 Cardano native token trading pairs. The second bullet is specialized stable coin pools designed for minimal slippage and maximum capital efficiency. Then we also have full hardware wallet integration for enhanced security. So this DEX actually supports wallet hardware wallet integration, like the Trezor wallet, the is a Ledger Nano wallets, among others. Yes, and the last point is comprehensive DeFi suite, including staking, yield farming, and governance through the WRT token. Yes, so with yield farming, I think I will make another video on that, probably another time. But today the focus is on just the DEXs and how the platforms actually work. So one thing to take note of about Wing Riders is that Wing Riders focuses on institutional grade security while maintaining an intuitive interface for all types of traders. Yes, so I think that their main focus is on institutions. Yes, but then the site has been designed such that the interface actually works for all types of traders. So once you come to their site, you should be able to actually familiarize yourself and start interacting and transacting on chain. All right, so we'll quickly look at how the site is and what can actually be done on that site. All right, so I'm just going to use Wing Riders. So it should give me, yes, so the site. So that's Wing Riders here, the best Cardano decentralized exchange. So I'm going to click on it, the link to the site. Yes, so this is the home page, or the default page, how it looks like. So so that's Cardano DEX. Yes, so it's boldly written here. All right, so you can read through to see what they are doing, where they have currently gotten to. So Wing Riders is a native and fast AMM Cardano DEX offering over 400 listed Cardano native token pairs and Cardano DeFi services in one platform. So AMM DEX, so this is completed. Embedded in staking platform is also done. Direct hardware wallet support and also Android support is also done. Stable swaps pools with low fees and low slippage done. Non-custodial smart contract based launch pad, yes, so that is also done. Then additional DeFi services are also in progress and coming. They have a token, that's the WRT token, which is valued at 0.019 dollars or cents, and that's around 0.022 ADA, and they have liquidity to 8.25 million liquidity. That's $1 million liquidity, 8.25 million dollars liquidity. That's around 9.64 million ADA. All right, so I'm not going to read everything here. So I'm just going to move straight to the swap component. So what I need to do here is to enter the app. So I'm going to click on enter app, and in a matter of seconds, depending on internet speed, you should have the swap interface. So this is the swap interface here. So by default you have your ADA, you have ADA showing because that's the native, because this is running or engineered by the Cardano blockchain. Then we have the WRT, and now you can also select any other native token for the swap. Yes, so in order to do this, you will need to first of all connect your wallet. So you click on connect wallet, and then select whichever wallet that applies in your case here. Yeah, so the system will automatically pick wallets that you have installed on your web browser and make it and prompt you as to which one you want to select, depending on where you have enough ADA in to be able to perform these swaps or transactions. All right, so I'll proceed to select which one applies, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to reserve that for the last session. Yes, so basically this is Wing Riders DEX, and that is how it works. All right, so I'll move back to my slide, then proceed to the next, that is MainSwap. MainSwap, community driven multi-pool decentralized exchange, and let's see its features too. So we have fee structure, so low ADA fees for token swaps with multiple liquidity pools per token pair, enabling better prices and reduced impermanent loss. So I think one advantage of MainSwap is their low fees. Their low fees when transacting on their DEX. Yes, so you pay less fees for swapping your ADA for any native token, Cardano native token, or any Cardano native token for your ADA. Yes, so that is how you can actually engage and benefit from the low fee if you are using MainSwap. Then yield generation, robust staking and farming mechanisms with real-time portfolio tracking to maximize returns on deposited assets. So MainSwap also offers real-time portfolio tracking. You're able to see as at the time you swapped your ADA for a native asset, how it was doing by then and how it's currently doing now. So you are able to actually track every moment how your tokens are actually performing. Then accessibility, so dedicated mobile application for trading on the go, paired with strong community engagement and governance. So they also have mobile apps that makes it very easy for traders or users to still interact with their DEX even when you are not with your computer. So MainSwap has established itself as one of the most user-friendly DEXs in the Cardano ecosystem, with a focus on accessibility and community ownership. Yes, so I think MainSwap is really for the community, because when you see their initiatives, it's more community driven. Yes, and I think I interact with their posts on X, and what they do, it's actually interesting and engaging. Yes. All right, so I think the last one here I have on the list is SundaySwap. Yes, and others. Good. So SundaySwap is one of the earliest DEXs on Cardano. So let me zoom so we can read well. All right, so SundaySwap is one of the earliest Cardano DEXs, pioneering automated liquidity provision on the platform with a desert-themed interface that simplifies complex DeFi concepts. All right, so that is SundaySwap, and if you have been in Cardano for some time, you would have heard of it from the very beginning, that it has been one of the earliest. Then we also have MuleSwap, and that is what unique order book style DEX, offering limit orders and staking opportunities, appealing to traders seeking more traditional exchange functionality. Yes, so MuleSwap is also another decentralized exchange on Cardano. Yes, so we also have some emerging innovators that are being integrated into DEXs. Cardano DEXs that we are to watch out for. So we have Spectrum focusing on cross-chain interoperability, symbiosis, building synthetic asset capabilities, then AdaSwap, developing NFT marketplaces integrated with what DEX functionalities. All right, so that is some emerging innovations that we are also looking out for, and once they actually gain grounds, I think they will become very much popular and widely used by the community. Okay, yeah, so I'm also going to show the interfaces for these two exchanges as well. So we have Sunday Swap. Search for Sunday Swap. Yeah, so we have the URL v2.sundayswap.finance. all right, so I'm going to click on it. And it should open. Good. So so this is the home page of Sunday Swap. Very simple and straightforward. Yes, so in order to interact, so we have home, exchange, liquidity, yield farming, then test. Yes, but today our focus just being on the DEX and how to swap native assets. We are not really going to look at the other portions as well. Yes, so in order to be able to swap native assets with your Cardano, you click on Connect Wallet. So in my case, I have my Yoroi wallet installed on the browser, which Sunday Swap supports. So once I select this, then I should be able to connect my wallet to the Sunday Swap DEX. Alright, so I am not going to do this at the moment. I'm just going to open the next one, which is also the Mule Swap. So Mule Swap just wants us to appreciate the various DEXs we have on Cardano, and then in the end we just interact with one. But as we interact with one, it's the same logic for the others. So we have Mule Swap as well. Let's see if it opens. So that's the URL, muleswap.com. Mule Swap. I think the Mule Swap site is not responding at the moment. Okay, so Mule Swap site is not responding at the moment. Okay, so we'll move back to so I didn't interact with main swap. Okay, so now I'll select main swap. So and then click on it. All right, so we have main swap DEX. So I'm going to click on it, and let's interact with this decentralized exchange. Yes, so this is the interface, main swap, where the community trades. All right, so they also have a very simple interface, and there's a lot happening on the page. Yes, so so without wasting much time, I will extensively connect to this wallet and connect my wallet to this DEX, and then perform a native asset swap, and you see how it actually works. Okay, so I'm going to click on connect wallet, and it will display the supported wallets. So main wallet, so once you have main wallet, you should be able to work with that main and also Ledger, MetaMask works, Yoroi works, and Eternal also works, among others. So also have Begin wallet, which also works, Lace wallet, among others. So I am going to use Yoroi wallet to demonstrate this. So to connect, I'll click on Yoroi, and this is trying to connect. So once it connects, I'll be notified. All right, so I'm going to select, so connect wallet, connect to mainswap.org here. So I'm going to select my wallet right now. So I'm going to click on it. So so currently my wallet is connected. My wallet is connected, so I can view my portfolio and see how my tokens are actually doing, and these are native Cardano tokens. All right, so I'm going to hide this for now, and now I'm going to perform a transaction. That's by swapping my ADA for a native asset. All right, so so in this wallet I have 54 ADA, and so with the transaction I am going to, okay, so I'm just going to select half of my my ADA balance. If I want to, I can select all, that is maximum. So I can use a maximum of 35 ADA for this transaction, or so if it's half, so that will be 17.909258 ADA. Alright, so I'm going to use half of the ADA I have in my wallet, which corresponds to 17.909258 ADA, and then I am going to select any of the native tokens or native assets to buy. All right, so I'll look for one native token of Cardano, which is SNEC. So there are a lot more, so you can decide on which one you want to buy with your Cardano, but I'm going to select SNEC. Yeah, so that will give me, so my 17.909258 ADA as at now, when I was recording this video, will give me approximately 3,603 SNEC tokens, and then what I need to do now is to what? Trade. So trade now. So you see that I've gotten an information waiting for confirmation. So swapping my 17.9 ADA to 3,603 SNEC tokens. Yes, so and this is SNEC token is one of the Cardano native tokens. So I know for this transaction to be complete, I'll need to sign off the transaction by entering my spending password. Alright, so so this is the transaction summary. So I'll be spending almost 21 ADA on this plus this transaction fee inclusive. Alright, so all I need to do is to enter my spending password. Alright, so once I enter and it is right, I'll just click on confirm, and transaction submitted. Good. So I hope you can see it. So your transaction has been submitted successfully. Alright, so all I need to do is to check to see if my SNEC tokens are in my wallet. So now what I need to do is to confirm to see if the transaction has reflected and my SNEC tokens deposited in my portfolio. Alright, so let's look at something here. Very interesting. So you can see initially I had 54 ADA, but currently after the transaction you realize it has been reduced to 33.4 ADA. So that means the transaction was actually successful. So let's see if we have our 3,600 SNEC tokens. Good. So we have our SNEC tokens here, 3,603 SNEC tokens. Yes, so we actually have the SNEC tokens over here. So basically that is how we buy Cardano native tokens on Cardano DEXs with our Cardano we have in our wallets. So as simple as that. So that is actually the process. So it's not always about centralized exchanges that you can only buy these tokens, but you can actually buy it securely on DEXs, Cardano DEX, and keep your native assets secured in your wallet. So in my case, I will have these SNEC tokens in my Yoroi wallet, and anytime I want to check it, even from my mobile app, once you go to portfolio, you should be able to actually see it there. Alright, so we can quickly try that to see. I am going to click on my Yoroi wallet, so it launches. Then I'll go to portfolio, because it's not really all the time you need to be on any of the DEXs to see what you have. So you can also check for it in your portfolio section, and you should be able to see it there. Good. So you see we have the SNEC token over here. So we have the SNEC token over here. Yes, so I'm just going to open that. So you see we have our 3,603 SNEC, which we actually swapped. Alright, so good. So basically that is how it works. And anytime you want to change your tokens back to swap your swap your any of your native assets. So in our case, maybe I want to swap SNEC for ADA. It's just the reverse process. So this, then you select maximum, then you are able to trade your SNEC tokens back to ADA. So that's just a process, and it's not rocket science. It's very simple once you follow keenly or attentively. Alright, so let's quickly wrap up our lesson. And like I said, this actually works for the others as well. So once I connect my Yoroi wallet to Sunday Swap, connect, yes, so I'll agree to their terms, connect. The DApp connector should actually accept the establishment of the connection, and then we can proceed with the next steps, just like we did for the first. Alright, so I'll select the wallet. Alright, so now my wallet has been successfully connected. Okay, so I'm getting an information that you currently don't have any ADA in your wallet. Please add more than 10 to your wallet if you want to perform trades on Sunday Swap. Okay, so I am not really going to perform any trade on Sunday Swap. Yes. Okay, so I think this requires a collateral fee if I want to interact with smart contracts here. So I'm just going to connect this, and let's see how this interface also works. Yeah, so Sunday Swap has an extra feature that allows you to. Good, so now my wallet has been connected, and so this is the entire available liquidity from my wallet. Alright, so it's tracking everything I have in my wallet, including the native assets. Alright, so this is it. So you see it's showing my portfolio. So this is the SNEC transaction I just performed a few minutes back. So this is how it is, and if you want to also perform a swap operation, you just move from portfolio. So when the portfolio summary, so you move to exchange, and then it will automatically show your ADA balance, and then you are able to select any native token. So we also have so other native tokens here. So we have a lot of them. So a lot is actually happening on Cardano. So let's say I decide to select Sunday token. So I can decide to use a number of my ADA that's in my wallet. Alright, so maybe I can decide to use 25%, and that's like 8.8 ADA, or 50%, or 100%, and this is the amount of Sunday swap I'll get. But I'm not going to perform this operation because I don't really need to buy this native asset at this moment, but just for demonstration purpose. So this is how you can actually perform these operations to buy as many native Cardano tokens you want. Alright, before they even before they are listed on centralized exchanges like Binance, Mexi, Hubai, among others. Alright, so let's quickly wrap up. So the next thing is comparing DEXs. So when choosing a Cardano DEX, several factors should influence your decision, including liquidity, fees, user experience, and additional features. So the total value locked, that's the TVL, fluctuates as the ecosystem evolves, but the trend shows increasing adoption across all major Cardano DEX platforms, with combined total value locked growing steadily since 2021. Yes, and most of Cardano's DEXs are actually doing so well, because you realize that their total value locked keeps on increasing as adoption also increases. So that is one thing that shows that Cardano's DeFi is actually going to be massive and explosive. Alright, so the future of Cardano's DEXs. So what's the future of Cardano's DEXs? So as Cardano continues its development roadmap, its DEX ecosystem is poised for significant growth and innovation, potentially reshaping the broader DeFi landscape. Yes, Cardano's DEXs is actually developing speedily, and I know in the coming years it's going to outperform a lot of DEXs we have running on other blockchains. So which is going to actually reshape the DeFi landscape. Alright, so what lies ahead? So scalability evolution, so continued improvements via sidechains, layer 2 solutions, and the Hydra protocol will dramatically increase throughput for Cardano DEXs. So I know Cardano's DEXs will operate at light speed in the coming years, with processes being made for Hydra protocol implementation. Once this happens, there will be a boom in Cardano's DEXs. Alright, and expanding ecosystem, so growing DeFi functionality, including lending protocols, synthetic assets, and deeper NFT marketplace integration within existing DEX platforms, which we looked at in our previous slide. So some of these emerging innovations is actually going to revolutionize how Cardano's DEXs or DeFi operate, their mainstream adoption. So increasing user base driven by Cardano's proven sustainability advantages and robust governance model. So as the days goes by, we can actually see a lot of adoption that's been taking place, a lot of grassroots getting to interact with Cardano, getting to interact with DEXs, and I know as this continues, sooner or later we'll begin to see mainstream adoption and mainstream or wide usage of Cardano's DEXs for transactions, performing of transactions, and we'll also begin to see much interaction with native Cardano assets. And finally, global vision. So empowering users worldwide with secure, accessible, decentralized financial tools, particularly in regions with limited traditional banking access. So one interesting thing about DEXs is that you don't really need a bank to be able to hold funds. Yes, so once you have your native Cardano wallet, Uroi, Lace, Itnel, Vespa, among others, and set it up, you can immediately begin to interact with Cardano DEXs like I just showed you, and begin to swap your ADA for Cardano's native assets, and that is how you become your own bank, and you don't really need any physical bank to manage your funds. Alright, so finally, Cardano's DEX unlocking decentralized finance for everyone. So in conclusion, Cardano's scientifically verified foundation has enabled a vibrant, innovative DEX ecosystem that demonstrates real-world DeFi applications with exceptional security and minimal fees. So as the community grows and the platform upgrades continue, Cardano DEXs are positioned to become a cornerstone of the decentralized finance evolution. Alright, so so call to action, join the movement. So explore, trade, stake, and participate in governance on Cardano's DEXs today. So feel free to interact with Cardano's DEXs and enjoy the unlimited offers and possibilities that these DEXs actually present, and how they are going to revolutionize the blockchain space with fast transactions, and also transparency, and above all, enhanced security. Alright, so thank you for your attention, and this brings us to the end of this interesting lesson. And maybe in the next lesson in relation to this, I will definitely be looking at more detailed use cases about Cardano's DEXs and how you can interact. Alright, thank you, and do have a great day. Bye.